So we have moved on to our next project, and the excitement just keeps on coming. So we are putting feed out at our 4-house farm, or our cart, no telling how old it is, and it's finally took a dump on us. But we sort of need it, so we're gonna attempt to fix it. So what has happened is right here your auger connects to your cart, and it's just held together by a little clamp. And that clamp, something has happened and it's bonded or twisted or whatever it does. And it has pushed the auger away, the clamp has let go and bowed out, and that causes your chain to jump off the sprockets, and then it's also leaving gapping between your cart and auger. So I guess the plan is we're going to take the clamp off, try to get it straight, and we'll take the PTO shaft off the tractor and try to spin the auger freely so we get all the feed out of the auger and clamp it back together and get the chain back on there. Sounds easier said than done. Things are not going well. I have to head home to make some parts to put on that thing, and the rest of the crew is out putting feed in other barns. And what they're doing is basically they have feed that comes across the cross field, and they're just taking the tubes out of the hoppers there and filling their buckets up that way. And the reason we don't do stuff like that is because we fill our buckets up right here. Look how far you gotta truck them to the other end of the barn, packing a full 6-gallon bucket of feed. That's why we use the cart. Don't judge me, I'm all by myself now. The rest of the crew went to go put out feed, which is the best thing for us right now, because if they're all sitting here watching me work on it, then nothing gets done. We're still working. Sometimes I just wonder, am I old enough to go to the nursing home yet? Remember, God's always with you. If you ask him, he'll help you in these situations. So just remember that for when you're in these situations, and you should also talk to him when you're not. It's good to talk to him all the time. So we ran out of feed with our cart, and we're not going to put any more in there because it's such a difficult process, because Tyson's being a little difficult right now, wanting to make us put out more trays on the side there that we're having to fill up. Long story short is we're not going to go into that because it's been a whole ordeal. We're going to use our chicken reaper and truck the buckets from the center auger down to the end, so that way we don't have to pack them. Well, that's the end of a very hard-fought, difficult, long, hot day. Tomorrow, we'll have about roughly 110,000 chickens get delivered in these barns. So hopefully everything goes smooth tomorrow. But I'm out for today. Are you informing we should have bought a deer instead?
No.
No deer?
But at least with this one, you know, it's the same design on all of them. Actually, the 75C, that's 10 years older than this, has the same design.
New Holland has installed a new feature on this tractor, and I like it. It's a pretty good feature. So when the tractor is too wet to be used from it being washed, the flashers keep flashing and warn you that it's too wet to be used. Like you may slip and fall or get hurt or something like that. So when the tractor dries up enough and the flashers stop flashing, then we'll get on there and use it and move it around. Actually, no, this is a disappointment. I was washing and I must have hit a wire or something, or a switch, because now the stupid things won't go off. That's a good thing that H&R is coming tomorrow to work on it, because now we just keep adding to the list of this thing to be worked on. They need to look at the hydraulic pump, the parking brake, the transmission, and now the lights. See, he's just so disappointed, he's got nothing to say. But that is one of the reasons we bought a new tractor, because of the price between the used one and the new one. The new one paid a little bit more, but we got a 2-year warranty, so that's where that warranty's coming in. The flasher still didn't go off. Don't mind my face, but that's the warranty people's problem. But anyways, we will see you guys in the morning. We're back. I even fixed the problem with the flashers. They just stopped flashing overnight, and the battery's still good. I don't know how it fixes itself, but it does, and it's nice, and I like it. It means I don't have to do anything. But next on our list is gonna be getting that little motor off our auger right there, because we're gonna see if that motor will work on our hay elevator. We got it working, but there's one issue. It spins the wrong way. So I had to look at my fancy diagram right here, and I had to flip in this box wires 5 and 8. You flip them around, and now it should spin the other way. Is it going to spin the other way? Probably not. Are you out of the bed? Get your clothes on. Well, it sounds like you better get going, because I got the motor working. Your hay elevator is working. So I gotta go get the trailer, so you better get it in gear. Well, you may just have to eat breakfast while you're doing that stuff. It's called whatever you eat that's in a package. You pack it around with you and get bites as you're doing stuff. I tell you what, with little sisters, especially when this is their hay that we're about to unload. Oh, well, I slept in till 9 o'clock. I gotta eat breakfast, and I gotta take care of my rabbit, and I got all this stuff to do. I can't do it. Nope. Get your stuff done. Eat breakfast as you're working. We got hay to unload, and that elevator is still in the shade, and the sun is coming around. Now we are gonna go get our trailer. So why don't we get a montage going of us unloading some hay? We are officially finished. I only whacked my head on that beam 1 time. I only fell in a hole 2 times. And now all 140 bales are stacked up, and I don't have to do this till next year. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hope they enjoy it. Remember, faith, family, farm. See you in the next one.